Hey, Reverend Colonel here, and today we are going to be looking at the DeWalt circular saw, 7 1/4 corded skill saw. Lucky me, I got this for Christmas. DeWalt 7 1/4 inch lightweight circular saw with electric brake. So pretty cool. Supposed to be real good safety mind, and I've been really liking the DeWalt tools. So anyway, let's open up the box here, see what we got. And that was from something else. And here we go. We got our saw, and it looks like a blade. So here is the saw right here. We'll set it out on some wood. There we go. And it comes with this cool bag, which is nice. It's nice having bags for things. I enjoy having bags to keep everything together. I can keep the blades in there and everything. And it comes with a nice DeWalt 7 1/4 inch 24 tooth framing blade. So that'd be great for 2x4s and stuff like that. Looks like a pretty nice blade. We'll try it out later. Carbide teeth. So anyway, today I'm going to be putting a trim blade in it because I have a whole bunch of this wood here. Got some Douglas fir is what I'm working on here for some beams. So we're going to give this thing a try, see what it does here. A couple things I want to look at. Looks like it's got a pretty decent long cord length here. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice long cord. Looks like it's about 6 foot or so. It's got this gauge here. So, like if you're going to be kerfing some boards, doing some notching or something, rough framing, you can see how deep you're going. And that goes all the way from where your cut begins up here. And it'll go you how deep you are up to 8-9 inches, something like that. All these levers on here are metal. The only one that's plastic is this one right here, which is the lock for locking the blade. So when you're going to change blades, this lever is metal on here for our angle. That looks pretty cool. Goes up to 57 degrees, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 57, more than 45. Most of my saws in the past have been 45. Now I can go even further. And it's got your depth lever here, and everything seems to be in good shape. So we're going to put a blade in this, and we're going to give it a try. I like the handle. It's got nice ergonomics. Just the regular pull switch. There's no extra thing that you got to pull here, which sometimes ends up being more of a pain than anything. You should never pick up your saw by the trigger anyway, so why do you need a trigger lock? So anyway, this is for professionals. We don't need a trigger lock. We know not to pick it up by the trigger. It's the amateurs. But anyway, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I had, I think it's a Black & Decker, had a trigger lock. You get used to it after a while, but it's kind of a pain, especially for a circular saw, because you're wanting to do fast cuts with a circular saw and not spend a lot of time fumbling with stuff. And that's the whole point of a circular saw, to be able to get in there, get it done, and do it quick with speed and accuracy. So let's hook this thing up, put a blade in it, and see what goes on. The nice thing also I noticed on this thing is it's got tool storage here for your blade. Slips right in here. And hey, I can change my blade with ease because I have my wrench with me at all times. I'm not having to fumble for one. I don't have to worry about where did I put it, because it just goes right in there. And I don't have to get out a crescent wrench or vice grips or something and destroy that arbor on there, because we don't want to do that. So anyway, looks well built. Everything is metal, so that's nice, except for the housing here, which obviously is not going to be, because that's your electrical and you want to avoid electrical shocks and hazards. as opposed to the old skill saws, which I used to have one, a worm drive that was all 100% metal everywhere, and was probably an electrocution waiting to happen. But it was a good saw. So anyway, but heavy. So that makes this more lightweight. Yeah, it doesn't feel that heavy. It's not bad. It's got good ergonomics to it. So let's try it out. There you go. All right, got a nice, smooth, straight cut. Feels good. Looks like it did a real good job and felt good. Stops real quick. It's really neat. It doesn't spin long after you let go of that trigger. So all in all, I'm giving this thing a major thumbs up. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to do some more cutting and see how that goes. Really nice. One thing I did is, because I'm doing trim wood, I always cover my bottom with tape to keep from scratching anything. Even though it's a new table, probably wouldn't scratch, but it could. And so to keep there from being any scratches or gouges, I always tape it with some blue tape just to keep that smooth. But looks good. So I've got another great DeWalt tool to add to my collection. Really happy with the circular saw. I think it's going to work out really well for me, and it is a tool that I will use a lot. So in the business, circular saws, and it's like used almost as much, maybe more than hammers now. So anyway, looks real good, works real good. Hey, I was in my scripture today, and was looking in John, and I think chapter, I can't remember what chapter I'm in right now, but anyway, it's the part where Jesus is talking to the disciples, and he is telling Peter that he'll be able to follow him to where he is going, but not right now, that time is coming later. And so then right after that, he tells Peter, he's like, you're going to deny me 3 times. And Peter's like, ain't no way, I'm not going to deny you. But he did, as we can read later in there, that he does deny Jesus 3 times. But before Jesus even said that he knew Peter was going to deny him, he told Peter that he would be with him forever in paradise. So, it's kind of neat. God knows, Jesus knows, that we're going to screw up. We're going to make mistakes in life. However, that doesn't take away from our salvation. And so, anyway, that's just comforting to know that, God is all-knowing, all-seeing, and, that it's really good that, you don't have to worry about that. Salvation is something that once you have gotten it, it is yours, and it's a gift that cannot be taken away by any person, and so that's cool. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and hope you try out some more of these great DeWalt tools. They're awesome. I like them, and we'll try out another one. Got a table saw we're going to try out in the next video. So anyway, everybody take care, be safe, and this is the way. Reverend Colonel signing out.